Welcome here to another Wiffle Ball talk show. My name is Carson Huggins. Alongside me, Cooper Simpson.
What, baby?
Basically, let's talk about some Wiffle Ball today. Start out, obviously, year 7 of the league. Cooper, how do you feel about that?
Oh, wow. Year 7. This has been a long way, and there's been so many changes, and I'm just happy that we're going into a full season with 4 teams.
4 teams change up a little bit. We're still going strong. This league has definitely come a long way. I mean, year 1, we barely had 10 people off the field, and now we're showing up with 40 on consistent. Today, let's talk about some predictions as well. So, obviously, we got the Monarchs, the Cows, the Sandlot, and my team, the Packers. Cooper, I want to hear your predictions first, 1 through 4. Who do you think is going to be the best?
Okay. Number 1. Frick. I'm about to go. And I know. I'm about to go with the Cows just because I'm on the Cows. That's kind of just a given. Move up, baby. Number 2, probably the Packers. And then number 3, Monarchs. Number 4, Sandlot. I don't think no chemistry whatsoever.
You know, I like your list, and you know, these teams they can be scrambled a lot. I mean, you saw Spencer Harris's post, and it was almost the exact opposite of what Cooper just said, the insider. But it's such a random. It's all thrown together. You know, you don't know yet. I mean, obviously with the Cows, you got the question marks with Mickey. You don't know how he's going to be first round pick with a rookie, but you can see with Mickey he's going to be a good player just from past experience. NLW and all that type of stuff.
But at the same time, little secret, we've been building chemistry. That's all I'm saying. We've been doing stuff in the background that I'm not gonna say much, but we've been building chemistry.
And I know that Cows team will obviously have chemistry. Anytime you have Foster Huggins at manager, you're gonna have chemistry on the team. My team being the Packers, if we face the Cows in the World Series, that'd kind of be cool to have, you know, me versus Foster, Brady versus Mickey, the cousins and brothers, but. Now I'll get to my power rankings. You know what I think it's going to be? I truly think number 1, if I had to be honest, I think the Cows will probably be number 1 coming out of the regular season. I think that through the question marks, I think that team is going to be strong. I think that from top to bottom, they will have depth, and they will, regardless how good or bad the player is, with the chemistry Foster Huggins puts into that team, I think everyone will have a role, like he says. Number 2, I do think will be the Packers. I think I put my team together well. I think I can definitely lead that team to a better year than we did last year. More like 2019 type Packers. But here's where I disagree. I think number 3 will be the Sandlot. Although they don't have chemistry, they have Colin Downey, MVP, always in the talk for one of the best players in the league. He knows how to, you know, lead it. He can get angry at times, but he is a good leader. And he, regardless if he's mad at you or not, he's going to help you win. He's not trying to make you lose. He's only trying to win. And number 4, the Monarchs, not that they're a bad team. I just think all the teams above them will have a little more power going into the season and going into the postseason than the Monarchs. Let's go to awards now. We're going to go first MVP. Cooper, give me your top 3 MVP predictions.
Number 1, obviously, Foster Huggins is won it every year except for 2 years. Number 2, Jack Fields, obviously, his pitching. And then number 3, Carson.
That's a good pick. You know what? And I can agree with that. And that list was pretty strong. I mean, my number 1, personally, I'd put Foster. He's always in the talk. You never go a year without hearing, oh, Foster Huggins might be MVP. You never go a year where you think he's not going to get any votes. He's always there. I'm going to put him at number 1 going into 2021, being a manager of this new team. Second, not to be unhumble, I'm going to put myself coming off of a couple of years in the conversation and winning the World Series MVP, followed up by a runner-up MVP. I think I have enough this year to pull it off. I just need to make sure my team, I mean, Brady's going to be a big help. I mean, just winning games is really what throws your name out even more. I think that will help. And number 3, I will go with Jack. I mean, the only thing I switched with you is just the order. Because I think Jack, again, he's always in the conversation. And as much as I want to say Conlon again, Jack's always here. His pitching's going to be elite. He's going to have batting games where you cannot throw a ball by him that he's not going to make contact with. He's going to be an elite player, and I just think this year's going to be his year once again, just like the World Series years he's had where he's won a World Series MVP. Next up, what do you want? Let's go to K-Live's award, best pitcher in the league. What do you got? Again, top 3.
Number 1, Colin Downey.
Colin number 1. That's a sleeper.
I know.
That is a sleeper.
Jack at number 2, and then I'm saying that he can finally pull it through with Drew at number 3.
Drew at number 3?
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts on that one.
He's an amazing pitcher. It's just he never wins.
Yeah.
I say he could be like a much better pitcher if he could end the game with a win.
And that's completely true. I mean, the thing that I agree with Drew being a great pitcher is he has so much pressure every single year. I mean, I admit it, last year he on the Packers was the most pressured pitcher in the league, going 1-4. But that's because I had to play him in the biggest games against pitchers like Jack or Foster or Brady. He had to play the best pitchers out in the league, and he just won't ever get the credit because he doesn't get the wins. So I like your list. For mine, number 1, and I'm not going to go with the sleeper like Conlon on that one. That was a big, bold prediction.
Yeah.
Number 1, I'm honestly going to go with, I'll probably go Jack. He's always there, always consistent, and I like his chances this year. Number 2, I'm going to go with Brady. I think Brady can finally, with me on his team, I think with a kind of a split 1, I think he will be able to get wins and get the recognition he deserves, let lower runs, and he can be in the conversation. And number 3, even though he claims his arm shot or whatever, I think Foster is also in the conversation.
Oh,
regardless of what he says about his arm being broken or Tommy John, whatever.
Yeah, Foster says he's going out of his prime. He says, he's 20 years old. He's done.
But do we believe that though? Come on, it's
like
North Americans in football. Like you can't. There's no stop.
Like
I mean, it's literally a legacy that's not going to be lived down. And I think he's just gonna thrive for years on end, and I don't think it's coming to an end. And that's coming from a manager of a rival team. So
yeah.
Next award, we'll go to Silver Slugger, most home runs in the league. Let's hear it.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a tough one to predict. You never know who's gonna come out hitting bombs.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that.
I'll actually go first here.
Yeah.
Number 1. Oh my! I just hate continue to bringing up his name, but Foster Huggins. I mean, he's at the plate. What do you expect? You either expect swinging at the pitches that are above where you can even see it now, swinging at the rainbows, or taking a hack to the street. I mean, I don't expect anything different. I'm pitching on his team. I'm expecting dumb swings or bombs, basically. I'll put him at 1. Number 2, I'm going to break my own rules. I'm going to put a tie at number 2. I think it's going to be just like last year, me and Conlon, one of us two. Like, we tied. That's why I think I can break my own rules here with the top 3, because we tied. I think we can one of us for number 2. And number 3, you know what? Let me think about this one. This is tough. Who will win number 3? I'm gonna really put a sleeper out there. I think Mickey. Put Mickey in the conversation. His swing's beautiful. I mean, he can hit bombs. Let's hear yours.
Yeah, if I would have been first, it would have been a controversy. I put Mickey at 1.
Mickey at 1?
I put Mickey at 1.
I don't even disagree. I think he can hit bombs.
I'm just saying some of the work we put in. I've seen him, and he's gonna be scary. If everything goes right, how we're doing, he's gonna be scary next year. Number 1, Mickey. Number 2, probably gonna put you.
Good choice. Yeah. I can make contact over the fence.
And then number 3, just 3 seasons ago, hitter of the year. I'm gonna put myself. Just why not? Why not?
Hey, and this year's gonna be different because Cooper will be on the Cows playing in all the games. So you never know.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
That's sleeper. If he predicts that right now, I'll run this clip back at the award show. Yeah, I got you. That's me. Next, we're gonna go to. This will probably be the last one we go over. Besides maybe hitter of the year. Let's go to fielder of the year and hitter of the year. The last one. Fielder of the year. Big time award. That's slept on. What do you got?
Jackson Green at number 1.
Jackson Green's always all effort. All effort.
That man will throw his whole body to the ground. If you know, you know. Just for years, even if we just keep on playing, you'll just see play after play each season of him just putting full effort after that ball.
And here's the thing: regardless how old Jackson Green gets, I feel like if this league continues for 10 more years, all 10 years, Jackson Green will be diving for the ball regardless of what happens. Regardless how old he is. All right, what's your number 2?
Number 2, Carson.
I'm up there.
He's a god in the field. He's a god. And then number 3, probably Foster.
Quick fielder right there. You never know what you're going to get in the field. I mean, you can think you hit a bomb and Foster's going to rob it.
And then, he makes a play, just falls, and just gets up like how he does. It's weird.
And just like
Yeah, just like he the most casual thing. He doesn't celebrate. He just throws. He's like,
Yeah, but he just kind of easy ball. Let's go top 3 here. Number 1, as much as I want to say myself, I'm going to put Brady. I mean, he's been putting in the work out there on the field. Regardless how much I've in the past said Brady's not the fielder everyone thinks he is, he caught one ball to put him in these conversations for fielder of the year for 3 years. As much as I can hate on him, he is a really good fielder. I mean, you see it, balls get hit up. He just never had the team to trust. He can't trust anybody. So that's whenever I critique him about, runs into his own fielders. Hogs the ball in the field. He really doesn't have anything to work with, and I'm seeing that right now. On my team, I think I'm going to be able to trust a lot more, and he's going to be able to trust a lot more. And that's going to put him at number 1. A lot of fielding pop-ups, a lot of robbed home runs. I think Brady will take this one this year. Number 2, I'll put myself for ground ball purposes. I think I can, for the most part, didn't need to ground ball, and that's my biggest accomplishments out there. And number 3, he learned how to catch a fly ball last year. Jack Fields, I mean, put him up there. I think Jack Fields, honestly, if you really think about it, he's been progressing as a fielder, and if he, doesn't stop that, he's just going to keep going up. And Jack Fields, number 3. Last award we're going to talk about, hitter of the year. Basically this award that you get for making the most contact, batting the best eye, all in one, getting good hits, getting home runs, I guess.
Yeah, well, that won 3 seasons ago. Don't know how.
I mean, it's because Cooper, think about the stats. He always was hitting the ball, always getting on base. I mean, that's the hitter of the year worthy right there.
Maybe in lobs, but I was consistent.
And it's consistency. Not about what you get, it's about what you hit. And that's a good line. That's a good line right there. All right, Cooper, what's your top 3 hitter of the year?
Just like how the home run, I say number 1, Mickey.
I
don't think he'll strike out many times. I think he'll get on base.
I mean, anytime I've seen him play, he's hit the ball really well. He's always hit the ball.
Number 2, Conlon Downey.
Conlon's a great hitter.
Then once again,
we have some great hitters in this league.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then number 3, once again, sleeper.
I'm
saying it's like that one a couple seasons ago, the Monarchs.
And here's the thing.
I'm gonna actually have playing time.
I'm about to wow this crowd because I'm going. I don't even disrespect every 3 teams. Cause I'm going 3 people from the same team here.
Oh.
Number 1 hitter of the year, Foster Huggins. I think he honestly has the power to take this and just hit the ball. I mean, like I said with home runs, he either swings stupid or he hits the ball, and it's there's no in between. He gets on base, and he's one of those guys that goes extra bases. He's a good hitter, and he's good on base, and that's what you need for hitter of the year. That's my number 1. Number 2.
Wow.
I mean, if Cooper plays a lot and he's getting the same treatment that he did last year, and even you've seen him progress in hitting with even fast pitch. I mean, Cooper can honestly take this one, and I respect that you can hit the ball well. And I'm honestly scared of pitching sometimes. Lefty advantage in there. You don't even. So Cooper can rip something off you and you don't even expect it, and it needs to get to the point where you expect it.
And then you got the hype, just
it's all Cooper out there. And then number 3, I agree with you, Mickey. I mean, he's a really good hitter, and I can't disregard that because he's a rookie. I mean, Mickey, he knows how to hit the ball, he knows how to make contact, he knows how to get on base, and that's something you need when you get to hitter of the year. That will do it for our award predictions. Now let's go on to something maybe a little less wiffle ball, more Braintree. We're going to RFL, Braintree Football League. This is the CEO right here. Let's hear it from you. What do you got?
New videos are coming out very soon. 3 games. I think around 3 games coming out very soon. And what I've been keeping on the low is I'm still trying to figure out a way to play the RFL Championship by the time that the RWL season starts, like somewhere in between that. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do that because the last time we ever played the RFL Championship, it was
rigged.
It was literally rigged because it was
like we put a 1 and 2 seed versus like a 12 and 13 just for fun. Like
and then the actual RFL Championship was just. It wasn't
garbage.
A good game.
Yeah.
It was
because on that team we had 200 players too.
Yeah, it was just I was coming off of a dislocated collarbone
and probably
from a pickup game.
And probably a concussion, honestly. But
we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about those. So what I gotta say about RFL, it's a lot more work than it seems. Honestly, I mean, to get home from school on split days and you're just like, hey, who wants to play RFL? And you got to get a group of guys together. It's tough, and that's why our content's not coming out. And then editing the videos obviously pretty hard. And usually when you don't got really that many consistent videoers of RFL in the neighborhood.
Yeah, like sometimes you just kind of gotta beg someone to video, or
And
sometimes
they're always good. You have to trim the video for hours.
And then sometimes we're lucky, and then Carson or Jack Fields is like, "Oh, I'm too tired" or something, and they're like their video, and then we're like, "We're set. We just need people."
Yeah, and it's honestly kind of hard because a lot of the good videoers are good players as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, you kind of need both. So you need to find somebody that can consistently video, but you don't want to make people video because you feel bad. But let's throw in. I mean, it's been a while, but let's throw in the way random MVP predictions.
The way random with the
because we don't even know. I mean, I don't know who's MVP right now. Let's just take a guess. Let's go with we could do just 5 players. Just screw it. We'll go 5 players you think could be MVP right now.
I'm not doing an order. I'm just
I'm just gonna throw 5 because I don't know what order.
Because I think the process we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do like whoever played like 8 or more games, they can just throw their top 3, and I'll just add them up, and then whoever wins. This is controversy, but I don't think Jackson Green is even in the conversation. He has not played this much.
He hasn't played that many games,
and
he's good, but
he's consistent when he plays, but he just does not ever play. Obviously, I guess Jack Fields, but if I would have to rank him, he'd be at number 5 just because he's not having the MVP season.
And he's got to play a few more games. It's all like that. But yeah, he's playing a good year. Not the best though. That's the thing.
So I put Foster and Carson, obviously, because Foster has that. How many ever picks he has this season?
He's playing good defense. I mean, regardless of what his offense says and how many interceptions he throws, and just overthrows the ball, but he's playing good defense. He's in the double-digit picks, and it's not even. I mean, maybe it's halfway through the season, but it shouldn't be. And he's playing a good defensive year. So that's 3. What do you got for 2 more?
And then I say you, obviously, because people have to try to take you down.
And I'm playing some good.
You have a low center of gravity. You gotta go through those legs, and then.
So you got Jack B. Foster. You got 3 more. 2 more. All right, there you go.
I say myself because that's what I say all the time. Even though if I'm not the greatest, I'm kind of consistent. We don't talk about the game at the park where I drop those. We don't talk about that.
We don't have to.
And then obviously number 1, gone to college, gone to the gym, has gotten stronger. Drew Lubert. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and he's a beast now.
I can see that. I mean, here's the thing. All I gotta say about RFL is it's also pretty hard to find even teams, and some people get blessed way more than others.
Call someone out?
No. I'm gonna call someone in if she's Foster gets screwed every single year, and it's because he's older or whatever. But I feel bad for dude. He gets screwed every year with teams, and you kind of have to do him like that because he is a beast of a player. My top 5, I'll ramble them off real quick, or I'll try. Actually, I don't even think I can. Me at 1 because I've always been up there for talk. For myself, I feel like I'm playing good, not even intercepting wise, but pass breakups and playing some good corner this year. 2, Foster, exact same thing. He's been playing some great defense, and you need defense to win games. I mean, you can't go 8-8 and expect to win in overtime every time. You have to play some good defense. 3, Drew Lubert's in the conversation. Once again, great quarterback, good defensive player. If you need a wide receiver, you can have him there too. Number 4, I'll go with Jack Fields. Like Cooper said, not a great year, good year. And 5 players, he has to be thrown in one of the top 5. And number 5, just like you know what? Honestly, I put the same list as you. That's weird. That's maybe not the same order. I think Cooper, you're always in the conversation for an MVP. I think what's holding you back is how many breakout games. I mean, you're really consistent, and you have plays that people remember. You're like, dang, that sucks. But if you had more breakout games, it would even that out. So I feel like you're still in the talk because if we have 3 more games and you break out in all 3 of those, you can. And then
what I think is, I'm always put as the underdog, and that's kind of what happens throughout the game. Is I'm always turned out as the number 2 wideout, and I never get targeted. Because if you look at some of the games, you can see how physically upset I am near the end of the game when we're losing, and the quarterback only targets the other dude.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just gotta. I don't know. RFL is it's a good thing. It's also a tough thing in the moment. I guess that's gonna do it for this talk show. Carson, Huggins, Cooper Simpson signing off. We'll see you in a couple new videos probably coming out soon. So.